Hello subscribers, it's time for Zona Canyon again. It's been about 8 months maybe until I posted a video, but I'm here again. I'm back for you 2 subscribers I think I have. And I'm hoping you 2 subscribers, I respect you, and I'm hoping you'll spread our word, Zona Canyon, get us a lot of subscribers and people viewing. So I'm going to change it up a little on the Zona Canyon. We're going to do highlights and analysis, and it's going to be of baseball, hockey, and football. Hockey being the top one, and then football the second, and baseball the third. Baseball would be during the off season because there's football and hockey while they're on the off season. Baseball's there, so for all you baseball fans, you can still watch. We'll have hockey going on. We got the playoffs, 2013 playoffs. Let's get this started. Alright, so first I just want to go through this first video going through the matchups. So the first matchup I want to talk about is the number 1 seed Penguins versus the number 8 seed Islanders. And right now, the Penguins are leading 3-2 in the series. And the Penguins really started it out with a kick. They started and won the first game 5-0 against the Islanders. A lot of people have the Islanders out right there. Just sweep. But as I said, it's 3-2. Game 2, the Islanders came back and they won 4-3. And that was Crosby's return on that game too, and they really just crushed it. Game 3, the Penguins ended up squeezing by in overtime, 5-4. And in Game 4 was 6-4 Islanders, so they're getting offense, not as much defense though. And in Game 5, just yesterday, the Penguins won 4-0 with Vokunin net. So again, they're losing their offense, but they really need to work on that defense if they're going to get anywhere. Now, I just want to acknowledge the Iginla-Crosby matchup. Iginla, after he was traded from the Flames, everybody was just like, there goes the Flames. Flames are going to have to make some great off-season picks, pick up some good draft people, and they're really going to have to try. But Iginla is really helping out the Penguins this year in the playoffs. He's just finding Crosby all over the ice, and they're just really making it tough for the Islanders. And the second one I want to talk about is going to be the Canadiens and the Senators. Number 2 for the Canadiens, and the Senators are number 7 seed. This series is already done. The Senators ended up winning it 4-1. The number 7 Senators. So the Canadiens, hard-fought season. They end up losing it in 5 games against the number 7 seed. And we could potentially be looking at a Senators and Ducks 2007 rematch in the Stanley Cup Final, as the Ducks are playing the Red Wings. And the Senators' offense just took off. I don't think anybody thought that the Senators were going to have an offensive explosion, but in Game 1, they had in Game 3 they had 6-1, and again in Game 5 to end it they had 6-1. So just outstanding numbers there in the offense. And the Canadiens can't keep up. I mean, they had the 6-1. There's one, twice. So it's just they couldn't score. They couldn't find a way to score. Next one I want to talk about is Capitals and Rangers. The Rangers it is 2-2 tied, and they're playing tonight, and I believe it's 1-1 at the moment. And the number 3 Capitals and the number 6 Rangers. And the Capitals had a 2-0 lead to start out the series, and the Rangers they came back 2-2, and they're playing hard tonight. Could be a tough matchup. Boston Bruins, number 4 seed, and the number 5 seed Maple Leafs. Boston leads it right now 3-1. They are playing tonight. I believe the Maple Leafs are winning 2-0. Last time I checked. And the Maple Leafs are in the playoffs. I mean, they have the 1 win against Boston this year, or this playoffs. And they have not made the playoffs since the 2004 season when Ed Belfour was their goalie. Chicago Blackhawks, number 1 seed, and the number 8 seed Minnesota Wild. Blackhawks already won that one, 4-1 in 5 games. And the story of that series was Corey Crawford. He had 4 wins. His goals against average was 1.32, and that leads the league in playoffs. Save percentage is .950, which is tied with Anderson for first in the playoffs. And he has that 1 shutout, which he's tied with a couple of goalies. Anaheim Ducks, number 2, and the number 7 Red Wings. And the Ducks and the Sens, 2007, could be another matchup, as Anaheim leads the Red Wings 3-2, and they're playing tonight also. The Red Wings have 22 consecutive playoff appearances, and they almost didn't make it this year. They made it by a couple points. And the Ducks really have all 4 lines working for them. You can't have a sorry matchup. The Red Wings just cannot find. Their number 4 line is pretty much like putting out their number 1 line out there. They're just unbelievable. The number 1 or the number 3 seed Canucks versus the number 6 Sharks. Now Canucks have won the President's Trophy the last 2 years, and they are on a roll. They just can't find their goalie matchup. They have Corey Snyder and Roberto Luongo, kind of back and forth, kind of going more towards Snyder, but they got to get things working. And San Jose swept them 4-0. They didn't even get a game under them. And Luongo's ready to be traded. He says he's ready to leave the Canucks. So they're going to have to look for a good backup goalie who can back up Corey Snyder and who can really just take them home. And the number 4 Blues and the number 5 Kings. And the Kings, defending champions, they had that great playoff run last year, beating the Canucks in the first round, second round sweeping the Blues, third round 4-1 against the Coyotes, and then, of course, the Stanley Cup final 4-2 against the New Jersey Devils. And the Blues had a 2-0 lead in this series, and that was great. I mean, the Kings losing the first 2 after last year in the playoffs, they had a 3-0 lead in every single series they played. And going down 2-0, I mean, that's great for the Blues. But then LA comes back, and now they lead the series 3-2, and they will be playing tonight. So we'll see how those matchups come, and I'll be seeing you later, and we'll go through them, and I'll take you through game by game. Thank you. Keep watching, and I'll see you next time on Zona Canyon.